and hopefully answering some of your questions along the way.
So we're going to give you a really quick intro to the ketogenic diet and how ketosis works. Fran, you've been practicing the ketogenic diet for a while now. What inspired you to get started?
Okay, I first started on keto because I was interested in the benefits it has for things like epilepsy. I'm epileptic, so I wanted to find a kind of more natural way of treating my epilepsy without having to resort to medication, which I currently have to do.
So how does the ketogenic diet work for epilepsy?
Okay, so the ketogenic diet has been used quite a lot in epilepsy, mainly with children who have drug-resistant epilepsy, i.e. they have different medications, but it doesn't stop them having seizures. And they found that by being on the ketogenic diet, it drastically reduces their seizures. And the reason why is because when you're on the ketogenic diet, you're in ketosis, so you're basically producing ketones, and the brain seems to function much better in ketosis.
So how does ketosis work? What is ketosis?
So ketosis, when you're in a sort of ketotic state, or when your body is in ketosis, some people call it, fat burning mode. There are lots of different ways of describing it, but one way of looking at it is that when you're in ketosis, rather than relying on glucose or carbohydrates for your fuel, you're actually breaking down fats. So that could be the fats that are naturally stored in your body or through fats that you might be eating. And when you do that, your body is producing ketone bodies, and this is seen by many as a kind of optimal fuel for your body and for your brain. Your brain seems to function much better on ketones than it does on glucose.
So you're saying we don't need to have glucose in our diet?
Lots of people are saying now that there's no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. So, I mean, you do need some carbs, I guess, to replenish, muscle glycogen, but not many. So it's only like 20 to 30 grams per day is what's generally prescribed on the ketogenic diet.
So if you were only having 20 to 30 grams of carbohydrates a day, and would that include like fruit as well and other sugars?
Yeah,
like
so
what sugar does that include?
You could have fruit, but obviously it would have to be like low sugar fruits. So generally things like berries, so raspberries and blueberries, they tend to be lower in sugar. But you've got to bear in mind that, say, like a handful of raspberries or blueberries will pretty much be your entire allowance for the day.
No, I love blueberries. Not fair.
Yeah.
So what else? So if you can only have 20 to 30 grams of carbohydrates a day, what else are you eating during the day?
Yeah, so generally a lot of leafy greens. You want to have obviously some protein, so maybe 20 to 30% protein, and the rest of it is going to be made up of fats.
Fat. All right, I hope that helps you understand some of the benefits of the ketogenic diet, and don't forget to subscribe.